Little bit of factoring to do to this one. Y equals 2 secant of theta over 2 means I have a 1/2 that I want to pull out. So I need to pull that 1/2 out. What am I left with? Well, I'm left with theta minus something that we need to figure out what that something is. Well, that something is a pi over 2. If I multiply the 1/2 into the pi over 2, I would indeed get that pi over 4. So I have that right there. Let's figure out, don't forget the plus 1, let's figure out what our period is. Well, normal period is 2 pi. We're dividing that normal period by a 1/2, which means it's actually getting bigger. We're going to get 4 pi as the period. So let's start showing things. Axes. First off, I have a plus 1, so let's go right there and tick, 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 something like that, bunch of ticks. And then secant, and the amplitude is 2. It's telling me I need 1, 2, and I need 1, 2 right there. So -1, 1, and 3 are our key point values right there. Period is 4 pi, so I'm going to go big tick, big tick, big tick, big tick, 4 pi, 2 pi, pi, 3 pi, and I have a phase shift of pi over 2, so I need small tick, small tick, small tick, small tick, small tick, small tick. Alright, so let's start this thing. Well, it's secant, which goes with cosine. Cosine starts at its maximum. So my first point should start at its maximum up here, and the x value should be at a pi over 2. So that's my pi over 2 right there. A little tick mark. Alright, so now everything's going to be happening on the small tick marks. So what does it do next? Well, it's just going to run through its cycle. So then there, and then there, and boop, and then there. Remember, everything is happening on those little half tick marks. And then we can put this one back up where it started, but I'm also going to show this little dude right here, right there. So now all of those pieces that are on that line, y equals 1, those are all going to become vertical asymptotes. So I can show all those. And then all the other pieces are just going to curve towards those asymptotes. So I should get something that looks like that as my secant graph.